YouTube! Time for a video game! Well, today I'm just going to do it freestyle. I'm just going to walk around and feed the fish. I'm chilling out. I'm having Saturday night. I'm chilling out. I'm going to have some beers and feeding my fish treats. Their favourite treats. The old earthworms. So, I love these fish. I like interacting with them and teasing them and playing with them at the glass with the old earthworms. So, I shut up waffling already, Woods, and let's get on it! We'll start here with the Chancho, my Chancho tank. You know, I call him Tank. I've said this millions of times before, because he's built like a tank. Come on out, Tank, look at this worm. You know you want a bit of worm? Let's drop it in the top. Come on then, where's the bloody hole? There he goes. Do you see him get that worm? He loves his old worms, Tank does. Right, let's try another one. Oh, look at him. Come on, mate, you know you want this worm. Come on. There he goes, look. He likes his worms, don't he? And I like messing about with these fish. Them convicts won't be able to eat. Look at the size of this worm. It's huge. Them convicts won't be able to eat it. Come on, Tank. Come on. There he goes, trying to bite it. Let's drop it in the top. There we go. I'm going to hang on to it. There he got it. You munch that one down, you mate. You munch that one down, and then you can have another one in a minute. Right, soon ate that one. It's like feeding the bloody elephant bread buns. He soon eats them. Come on, Tank. Come on, another one for you. So he can put them away. Who ate all the pies? There he goes, look. Yes, I'm just like I'm doing a freestyle video. I can't be asked with all this editing and trying to make really good videos. It's like freestyle. Mobile phone, a pause button. That's all you need, a mobile phone and a pause button. I'll be feeding these convicts later. They can get some little pellets. And if you look, and also, there's Stan the Man. Oh, Stan the Man, you can have some worms in a minute, but you're going to have to wait your turn. I'll give Tank another one, but I'll tell you what, he'll eat me out of house and home. Like I said, it's like feeding a bloody baby elephant bread buns. He soon puts them away. Who's at all the pies? Who's at all the pies? Yeah, so like, who's at all the pies? He's a big old fat old chunk, ain't you, Tank, mate? I love him, though. Come on, mate, do another one. Last one, we've got to move on because we're chilling out Saturday night, doing a freestyle video. Come on then. There he goes. That's your last one for now because we've got to get around a lot of fish and chill out. Who should we do? We'll go and do the... let's go over to the Trimat tank. He's interacting with the Haitiensis. Let's go to the Trimat tank. Yeah, we moved over to the Trimat tank, and we all know what my Trimat's called, don't we? This is Churchill. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is Churchill. He's like a British bulldog. I sometimes make mistakes. I sometimes call him a Big Mac. But my regulars will know that Big Mac was his grandpa. Do you want a worm, Churchill? Look at him. He's one of the most interactive fish I've got. Do you want a worm, Churchill? Oh, the females come out as well. Do you want a worm, Churchill? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on, get it in. There he goes. Oh, the female got a chunk as well. They're so interactive. Like you can see where the flower horn, the red dragon flower horns get all the character from. Comes from these Trimacs. Yeah, so like, I'm always calling him Big Mac by mistake. But he ain't Big Mac. Big Mac was his grandpapa. This is Churchill. Oh, yes. Let him eat that one. And then, like I said, I'm just chilling out Saturday night, but by the time I get this video on, it'll probably be Monday. Yeah, anyway, I'm chilling out, having a beer, doing what I love to do best. Just feed me fish and enjoy the hobby with these super interactive wet pets. I'll give them another one in a minute. Yeah, you can't beat a good old pause button, can you? On your phone, like. Who's got time to do all that editing and that? Come on, Churchill. Oh, yes, come on, mate. Up this end. Let's get you another worm in. Oh, the female's got it. I like it when the female gets a bigger chunk than the male. Because he's a big old bully biffer. Ain't you, Churchill? Oh, yes. I mean, like, you lot across the pond must think I'm a crackpot, and they'll go, who the blooming hell's Churchill? Well, he's a nodding dog. A British bulldog. I think they're naming him after a Winston Churchill. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm supposed to be feeding these fish. Let's get another worm in. I'll put the paws on while I get a worm out. There we go. Another one. I'll make sure the female gets some when I finish video. Cause, like, it's hard to a video and make sure everybody gets the food. Come on, Churchill. There we go. I always miss it anyway, but I love interacting with my fish on a Saturday night. I'm repeating myself tenfold, don't I? But I just love interacting with these Central American cichlids on a Saturday night, chilling out. You've had a hard day. You've had a hard week at work. So, like, yeah, it's almost like having no, it's not quite the same, is it? A cat or a dog or whatever. But they're just wet pets. Anyway, I've waffled on too much about this one. We'll move on. We better move on. We'll have a look at the Haitiensis. Right, I've moved over to the Haitiensis tank now. This is Stan the Man. Stan the Man. I don't know whether he'll be interactive. JCB used to absolutely love his worms. And people who don't follow my channel will think, what's he on about, JCB? Well, if you hit the subscribe button and watch the videos, you'll know who JCB was. He was a monster Haitiensis. He grew to 17 inches, and this one's coming on nicely. This one's only 12 inches, but he's getting the black face. Anyway, come on, Stan the Man. But he ain't had a lot of, he ain't been in this tank long. He ain't had a lot of grooming. So, like, come on, mate. Let's get a worm in for you. There he goes. He's got his worm. He's got this new tank now. I had to move him, and he will get more interactive. The more time you spend with the fish, the more time you spend and interact with them, the better they get, in my opinion. Anyway, you don't want a fish in a stress environment. You know, like a community tank what's rammed with these aggressive fish. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to happen. So, like I said before, this is his next door neighbour. Tank the Chancho. You've had your share. It's Stan the Man's turn now. So here's Stan. And there's little Hilda. Now she's looking nice. I'll feed her after I've done the videos. She's hiding there. She's probably laid spawn actually, but I'll do her after the video is finished. Because I can't feed my fish properly doing the video at the same time, because it can take me like, sometimes on a Saturday, it'll take me 2 or 3 hours to go around my fish and feed them all and check them all and just enjoy them all. But Stan, look at his dorsal fin, how long and beautiful it's getting. Anyway, shut up waffling. Let's get another worm in. There we go, Stan. There's another worm. It's getting interactive, but it takes a little bit of time. He'll take the place of JCB. Well, nobody will ever take the place of JCB, but he's turning out to be a nice fish, I believe. He's got a nice shaped mouth. Because you see some Haitiensis out there with not very nicely shaped bodies. with a lot of interbreeds and all this lot, but it's turning out to be quite a stunner. His face is getting black. I love to see Haitiensis with black faces. And there's she's hiding again. Never mind, we better move on. I've been on this tank too long, and when I finish videoing, I'll come back. I'll come back and give them some food, because I need to crack on. You don't want to watch me videoing for 2 hours, do you? Let's move on. Right, I've moved over to the Parachromus, what was Freddy's, what now people call a multifasciatum. So this is Rusty, my Parachromus multifasciatum, or Freddy, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if he'll react to these worms. Come on, mate. Look at him. I'll just love it. I love it when they do. Look at his mouth, look. Anyway, don't knock your teeth out. He just loves his worms, don't you, Rusty? He's only... I've been growing him out for about a year now, but if people follow my channel, they'll know. Let's get it in the top. There you go. Nag on that, boy. Elastic band. Let's feed the fish elastic bands. I'm gripping it. Yeah, so get that down, get that down, you mate. Not a very good picture. It's all dark and that, but he's got some beautiful colours coming along, and it's turning out to be a character fish. I just love like having wet pet fish and feeding, just chilling out and feeding them. I love feeding my fish on a Saturday night. Yeah, so Rusty is turning out to be a lovely wet pet fish, and he's only a juvenile. Well, not a juvenile. He's not big. He can grow 12 inches. He's probably only, I don't know how many. Come on, Rusty. Let's get this in the end here, look. There he goes. Oh, I'll let it go in one then, yeah. So he's going to be a right character. Like, he's a keeper. I'm going to keep him. Even if I got rid of the female, I would keep him, because I just love a fish that will interact with me in the feeding. So the female's this side. I'll just see if I'll just have a go with her and see if she will. Right, here's the female. If all my regulars will know, I'm going to call her Jasper. But I've changed my mind. You remember my stupid joke? She's classed as a bumblebee cichlid. You remember my stupid joke about what bees make milk? Boobies! So I'm going to call her Booby. Am I allowed to say that? Booby! Come on, Booby! Come on, Booby! Have a bit of wormy. Do you want some wormy, Booby? Wormy Booby. Come on, gal. Look, there I missed that, look. Look, she's just as... Hey, I'm not getting her this pair. She's just as mental as Rusty. Booby! You got a new name, girl. Because when she's in spawning dressed, she's just like a bumblebee. A bumblebee. So like I said in my last video, but people don't watch all of them. So like, we've got honeybees in the garden. We've got leafcutter bees in the garden. We've got mason bees in the garden. We've got all sorts of bees in the garden. And there's certain bees make milk. What bees make milk? Boobies. Yeah, so this is, I'm going to call her Booby. She's gorgeous, isn't she? I didn't think she would react like that with the worm. Let's go across here. Like Rusty. Anyway, I think we've spent too much time with these Parachromus. Frederick Stelli, what were, and now, look, he's looking up at the top. If I put my finger in, I bet he'll bite me. Yeah, what say, Frederick Stelli. But now, yeah, if you want to be all posh, you got to call him multifasciatum. Let's put my finger in. But I can't get the bloody lid open. Sorry about that. No, he ain't bothered. Right, I've moved over now to Bob. Do you all know Bob? Bob is a Bob Bob is short for Big Old Blue. All right, Big Old Blue, mate. This is Rich's Carpintis. A proper Carpintis. Let's see if I can get a worm in here. He normally reacts to him. Come on, mate. Let's see you react to this. He's not reacting as good as the Freddy's did. Come down here, mate. Now, come on, he's coming. Get your head down. There he comes. Now, I'm trying to do this one-handed and film him looking at the worm and trying to focus the camera. Come on, Bob. Let's put it in the top of the tank. There he goes. He bit a chunk off it. That's a teaser. I love messing about with these pet fish. I just love it. It's my way of chilling out. I don't breed fish very often these days, but my regulars are now. I'm trying to breed the red dove eyes, but I don't breed fish these days. I'd rather just keep them as pet fish. He was looking down at the bottom then. He looked. That showed a better picture of his colours. Anyway, come on, Bob. Big Old Blue. Get it in the top again. Have another bit. There we go. Oh, God, that was like tugging, as I said before, tugging on an elastic band. But he got the whole lot in one go then. But that'll give us a chance to have a look at his true colours. He's chewing that up, lot. I've got a female. I ought to put a female in with him, really. He might get a bit of a knuckle hump, but he is a stunning fish. Anyway, I'm waffling on too much again. We'll get on and have a look at some more fish. What I love to feed the earthworms. It's their favourite treat. And I think I enjoy it just as much as what they do. Am I a nutcase? Oh, I reckon I am a nutcase. You're a nutcase, Woods. I'll just give him one more. Right, Bob, Big Old Blue. You behave yourself, you can have one more. And then the rest of the week, you're on your old pellets again, mate. This is your special treat, your special Saturday night treat. Like me, I'm on the beer, mate. I love my Saturday night beer. Come on, mate. Hey, let's have a look. He's not looking at it. Come on, I think I'm gonna. I can't do this one-handed again. That's a huge one. That went in one go again. So he looks tiny on this video, but he's got to be a 10-inch Carpintis. Well, a true Carpintis, in my opinion, do not get that big anyway. I think they only get about 10 inches. When a Sardigratatum, a true Texas, will probably get 12 inches. And when you see these monster Texas is what they call them. Half of them on the what you see on YouTube and online are probably hybrids anyway. But yeah, anyway, he's a big old chap like, but he needs to chunk up a bit. You need to chunk up and get a knuckle hump. So I'll probably have to put a female in here. Anyway, we've spent too long on this tank. You waffling onwards. Let's move on. Right, I've moved over to my Beani tank now. So I only keep one male Beani at the moment. This is what is he? He's a Laguna El Camelote Beani, and he's absolutely mental when it comes to worms. He's a beautiful wet pet. Look at him, look. Come on, mate. Follow this worm. I'm going to sit down a bit lower. He's looking up at the top. He's absolutely Hank Marvin. You're Hank Marvin, mate. And let's put this on pause and get it in. Right, I'm going to attempt to put my hand in the tank. He'll bite me. I know he'll bite me, but I want to put this worm in. I probably won't get it on film, like. I'll put it. There we go. Oh, God's got it. There he goes, look. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Here he goes, love. I'll let it go. But he's turning out to be absolutely a stunning, interactive pet. So why do you need a flare horn? I mean, I've got a flare horn, and to be honest, I'm thinking like when he's gone, I'm not having no more flare horns. All these Central American cichlids, if you look after them properly and put them in a stress-free environment, they're all wet pets. Look, this Beani will be just the same as an Oscar or whatever, a flare horn, all the lot. I just love centrals. And I love chilling out on a Saturday night with my beers, filming and feeding. Anyway, shut up waffling. We better get on this one. I'm going on too long. Right, excuse the glare on this tank. We've moved over. This is Woad Warrior, son of Crazy Joe. Come on, Woad Warrior. He's in really good condition. I think he's going to be better than Crazy Joe, no doubt. So, like, he's interacting with this worm. Let's get it in at the top, mate. Is it all out of focus? Oh, God, it's splashing up. Look. Can you see him tugging that on? Tugging it like a laggy band. The females come out, Blondie. I better get someone quick, like, because if he it gets a good fill and he thinks she's getting some, he will chase her and beat her up. So anyway, Paul's getting. I told you, didn't I? Prediction. Right, do you like these freestyle videos when I just waffle on all the time? Like, I told you he'll do that, didn't I? Bloody hell, he'll cut this one. Anyway, come on, Woad Warrior. Let's give you another worm. We want a bit of interaction at the top of the tank. No interaction. You watch him when he sucks that in. There you go, look. Sup and gape. He's got a big suck and gape mouth. But I need to give Blondie some food. I normally feed them separately, but it's difficult when I'm trying to make a video. And feed these fish at the same time. But my Saturday night treat, I'm on the beer. I probably sound like a knobhead, but I'm on the beer. I'm enjoying myself. I'm trying to share my enjoyment with you lot. So I'll give them one more, and then I better move on. I'll do it sneaky. I'll drop his in one end of the tank quickly, and then put hers in the other end of the tank. There's his gone. Quick, love. I hope I got this on video. There she goes. Blondie's got one. But I always make sure the males and the females get loads and loads of food. But when I'm trying to make a video one-handed, it's so difficult. Anyway, this is like a freestyle video. Not a lot of editing. Not a lot of editing. Just the old pause button. If anybody watches this to the end, a superhero. Right, I'm going to wrap this one up now because I need to get on and get all these fish fed. Make sure the little females and all the fish get all the food what they need, like. But this is a Crazy Joe. But if you've watched this to the end, you're a superhero. You're a superhero. So, like, if you've watched this to the end, you text me Crazy Joe. Then I'll know you've watched it. Anyway, come on, Joe, mate. This film, he don't video too well. Let's get one in. Let's get one in for you. There he goes. He's got a massive mouth. Just like the one I showed you earlier, what I call Woad Warrior. Woad Warrior is the son of Crazy Joe. But in all honesty, I think Woad Warrior is going to finish up a better fish. Because I've struggled, to be honest, I hold my hands up, I struggle. But I've always struggled with this one, with like, I reckon he's probably got worms or internal worms or something. I've tried every treatment, but he always looks skinny. Anyway, he's a happy lad. Ain't you, Joe, mate? Do you want another worm? He's a monster. 20 inches. Yeah, he's a monster. 20 incher. Come on, Joe, mate. Crazy Joe. You put in the messages. Who do we feed last? All my superheroes. All my superheroes. There we go, look. Tex. There we go. Suck and gape. They have massive mouths, Umbees. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap this one up because I'm going on Mars too long. But, yeah, so I've got to go around and feed Wolfie and my red dove eyes, Rufus the red wolf. I've got loads of fish to feed. So I better cut this one off and stop waffling on. Thank you for all my subscribers. Hope you don't think I'm a boring old bugger, but waffling on all the time. But thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, ta-ra!